Hello and welcome back to SiGMA TV. Joining me here today is a sales and director at One Account. He has over 17 years of experience as marketing and sales director in the online gaming industry. Mark Wood, it is such a pleasure to have you today. Tell us more about your background in the industry and as well as introduce to us One Account to our audience.
Okay, hi, Yana. Yeah, lovely to be
Hi.
here. Lovely to meet you. Hi there. Yeah, so my name's Mark Word, and I've been in and around the online gaming industry actually since about year 2000, which is quite a long time ago now, right? So, um, really, and my background is really in the payments, fraud, identity space for most of that time. I did end up running a white label gaming operator, so that I've been on the other side of the fence as well. So I've got a pretty good background in the online gaming industry. And so one account is which I joined earlier this year, and it's kind of an interesting business because at a high level, it's an identity verification business, but it's got some interesting twists that go along with that.
Like such as?
Well, identity verification has always been a key part of the online gaming industry, with gaming operators having to be able to identify who's on the end of the piece of wire out there. Um, and but it's accelerated in terms of the requirements that primarily the regulators have put on gaming operators, and then subsequently now, as we see it here, that responsibility for being able to identify somebody online has started to roll down and roll down to other people in the food chain, and especially the affiliate markets. For example, in the UK, the UK Gambling Commission last year put some new regulations in that, so it was quite strangely, I guess, that if somebody wants to play a game for free on an affiliate site, that they have to be able to identify someone's age and make sure that they're over the age of 18, which
Mhm.
since time began in the gaming industry, that's never been the case. You know, someone could go and play a game for free and on an affiliate site, and then if they chose to then go on to sign up for a gambling operator to play for money, then they could do so. So the landscape's changed basically. And so one account, that's our mission in life really, which is to enable uh, gambling operators and affiliates to be able to make sure that they know who they're dealing with and they're of the right age and they've the right background and they know who they're dealing with. That's in essence what one account is.
Awesome. Now, speaking of the recent regulation from the UK Gambling Commission on free to play, how has it impacted the affiliate market? Tell us more about it.
Well, how it's affected the affiliate market is that in reality, it's taken the UK for casino games off of the affiliates' radar. And the primary reason for that is that commercially, it's traditionally is very expensive for an affiliate to be able to identify someone. They have to pay per check, that kind of thing. And if an affiliate has thousands of people a day going to its sites and they have to pay somebody to verify their age before they can then go to play games for free, then that basically wrecks the affiliate's business model. It's just commercially unviable for them. So most of the affiliates for the UK market have actually just pulled out the UK market, and then they won't service it, and they lose that volume that they were getting from the UK market. So it's quite, it's quite a serious issue for the
It
affiliates
is. It
that
is.
that, that have lost the whole UK market for them, really.
And I understand. But so, how can affiliates do to ensure that they comply with these fast changing regulations then?
Well, it's interesting because most affiliates have never had to get involved in the regulatory landscape of the online gaming industry, and a lot of affiliates is a bit of a mystery as to what it is, and the way that the regulators have put in place the regulations
Mhm.
is that they're not directly applicable to an affiliate, but they're directly applicable to the gaming operator. And the
Mhm.
responsibility is with the gaming operator to make sure that the affiliate complies with it. And so the affiliates could be sitting there saying, what's going on here? We don't know anything about UK GC regulations or whatever. And now all of a sudden we're told that we've got to do this, that, and the other. So for affiliates, it's dragging them into the online gaming regulatory landscape, which I guess is an inevitability. And typically, what tends to happen within the online gaming industry, if one starts, then the rest will start. So people that are licensed in Malta, there's a fairly good probability that the Maltese Gaming Authority will probably end up doing the same thing, and people that are licensed into the Isle of Man and Gibraltar. So it's one of those inevitable things that regulation is forever getting more and more prevalent. It tends not to go backwards, but it is what it is, and there's some good reasons for it.
It is. It is.
But,
Now, what benefits do compliant affiliates have on operators? Could you give your insights about the topic?
what benefits do the affiliates get? Well, number one, it obviously opens back up the UK market for them. So the affiliate has an ability to be able to reopen the revenue streams that come from recruiting players within the UK, for example, which is a very, very large online gaming marketplace. So that's a benefit for the affiliates. The affiliates as well, because they're bringing on new players that have already been age and identity verified, when they then pass them on to the gaming operators, the operator knows that they don't necessarily have to check that Mark Wood, who came through affiliate number 3, needs age verifying and identity verifying, because the affiliate's already done it for them. So, and that the result of that is that what that does for the gaming operator is that it will enable them not to have to go and spend money checking out Mark Wood when I arrive at their site to identify them. So it makes the whole sort of customer journey an awful lot simpler. Keeps the affiliates into the market. It makes life easier for the operators, and the operators get better quality if you like, new players onto their site, and which makes their lives easier as well. So it's kind of a win-win situation when it all hangs together properly. So out of adversity comes a good deal all around, really.
Mark, that is fantastic insight. Now, I want to move forward and talk about your organization. What are you working towards as we move into 2021?
So as far as the One Account and where it is today, I mean, today One Account is an age and identity verification business, purely and simply. We've got a very interesting commercial model that goes along with that, which is we actually don't charge the affiliates for providing this service to them, which sounds a bit strange. But our logic here is that we're building a consumer base up and investing in building that consumer base up. And there are a number of new products that will be coming down the road over the course of the next year. For example, a consumer identity product that any consumer can use, a One Account identity, for basically any high risk site that it goes to. So I mean, not that gambling's high risk, I'm in it, but you know what I mean. So if somebody wants to go buy a vaping product, for example, you have to be over the age of 18 to do that. If you want to look at any age restricted content, or in America, for example, if you want to buy a gun, I mean, there's all sorts of high risk categories that the consumer can use this to say, hey, look, I've got my One Account badge here, and you don't need to worry. I'm over the age of 18. I've been verified, and I may have been verified with a gaming affiliate, or I may have been verified somewhere else. So the consumer gets the benefit of not having to be dragged through a name, address, date of birth, where they live, blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So we're creating that database, and we'll be launching an identity product, as I've just described, and a payment product as well, because weirdly, within the whole payment space, most payment types have been designed and built for generic purposes. And within specific sectors like gambling, like tobacco, alcohol, those high-risk sectors. There's never really been a payment solution that has been built and designed for those sectors. So that is the
And that's
second
what
thing
you're
that we're going
building.
to. Correct, yeah. And we've got some other crazy ideas as well, but that's going to keep us busy enough for the rest of this year, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, that is amazing. We look forward to that. All the best for One Account and for you, Mark, as well. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us, and I really appreciate your time.
Thanks. It's been lovely talking to you, Yanni. Really appreciate
Me
it.
too. Thank you so much. Stay safe there in Spain.
Yeah, take care.
And that is all for myself and Mark. We'd love to hear how you found this interview, so share your thoughts in the comments below.